Hey there, and welcome to the Azalea Homestead. My name is Brienne, and I welcome you to our kitchen. Today I'm making one of our favorite chicken dishes, which is 3-pepper chicken. This recipe comes together in about 30 minutes, so it makes it perfect for those busy weeknights. And you'll be able to find this recipe and print it out on our website, theazaleahomestead.com. And for this recipe, you'll just need 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, about a tablespoon of some sort of oil like olive oil or avocado oil, about a teaspoon of dried Italian seasoning, 4 cloves of garlic, some pickled banana peppers, the banana pepper liquid, and some freshly shredded pepper jack cheese, as well as a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. On this day, I was actually out of my dried Italian seasoning mix, so I'm just going to very quickly put some together with my homegrown dehydrated herbs. So I have some Italian oregano, lemon thyme, basil, and parsley. And I'm just going to mix those together. If you are interested in a dehydrator, I cannot recommend the Excalibur Dehydrator more than enough. We love it. We use it for just about everything that comes out of the garden. I really love it for herbs. I also do have a freeze dryer, and the freeze dryer works perfect for the herbs as well. But usually I'm working on bigger projects that I would rather use the freeze dryer for. And so the dehydrator does a great job of preserving some of that color and flavor. And they both come in handy. If you are interested in a freeze dryer, I do have a review of that over on our blog. Again, that's theazaleahomestead.com, where I did a review for the Harvest Right freeze dryer. And here I'm just making sure that those herbs are nice and small and ready to go for us. And as I mentioned, you will need 4 cloves of garlic. And I think I had just about enough to do this recipe. Some of those pieces were a little small, so I just went ahead and used whatever was there. And of course, you'll want to peel that garlic. So you can see some of the cloves were still pretty big, and I'm just slicing those in half. The smaller pieces of garlic, I'll just leave those whole, and they'll just sit right on top of the chicken. So those were the pieces I had left, and they were so small I just decided to go ahead and use them. Alright, so as I mentioned, you will need 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. The chicken I got at Walmart, these chicken breasts were huge, and so I decided I was going to cut them in half because I had plans for the rest of that chicken in the package, and I knew that we didn't really need these huge chicken breasts for one meal. And here I'm just trimming off any excess fat, and we'll just discard that. And the recipe on the blog is for chicken that is, I would call a normal size. Sometimes I just have to laugh at the Walmart chicken because it is always just so huge. But that's what I had on hand for this day, so that's what I'm going to use. And you could see even splitting those in half, that's the perfect amount for our family of 4 for dinner. So you're just going to place your chicken into, this is a 9x13. I probably could have done a 9x9 or 8x8, but this is a 9x13. And we're just going to drizzle on our infused olive oil. And I have a recipe for that on the blog as well, theazaleahomestead.com. That is just some olive oil with some garlic and cayenne and black peppercorns. You bring that to a boil and then let it come completely down to room temperature, and then you just store it in a jar or some sort of sealable container. I will say it does come out pretty slow with that spigot there. I found on Amazon. I'm not a huge fan of those, but I just haven't found anything else yet. So if you have an idea where to find something like that, let me know in the comments, because I'm not a huge fan of those spigots. So as you can see, I am just sprinkling that dried Italian seasoning over the chicken, and I'm placing the garlic pieces right on top. And we have gross hands, so we're going to do a quick wash up. And then we're going to add a few of those banana pepper rings and our black pepper and just a little bit of that pepper juice. Last year I did grow some banana peppers, and they were just really prolific, and I had a ton of them. I canned a bunch of them, and we just went through them, and we haven't had any harvest for our banana peppers this year just yet. This recipe is similar to the Mississippi chicken, which is ranch seasoning and peppercini peppers. But we really like the mild tang of the banana peppers for this recipe. Sometimes those peppercini peppers can be just a little bit spicy, and our girls don't particularly care for that. So we're going to put that chicken into a 400-degree oven, and we're going to cook that for about 30-ish minutes. or until the internal temperature is at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Once that is done, we're going to take the chicken, and I just set it on a plate because that plate is oven safe. And we're just going to sprinkle on some of that pepper jack cheese. And then we'll put this back into the oven for about 5 or 10 minutes, just long enough to melt that pepper jack cheese. If this content interests you, I do invite you to like and subscribe to our channel. We post recipes about once a week, and as well over on our blog, theazaleahomestead.com. Until next time, see you later, friends.